97?
97. Yeah. Yes.
Welcome to BSSB episode 97. Tonight, me and Mark are shooting the shit. This little man that I know, Jeff Hughes, is supposed to call. We'll see if that happens. He pushed out last week, so light one up and enjoy the episode.
This is that.
Yeah, that she drew, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm only going to say her first name because I'm at Chelsea.
Yeah.
It's pretty floral. Tastes
like,
very flowery.
Tastes like an orange. I had this orangutan from Michigan. And that's kind of what, like, there's hints of that to it. So I wonder, like, what this is.
Yeah, it's very...
I'll have to find out.
Got a very, like, earthy, flowery, floral taste. I like it.
Calling it right now.
Earthy, floral.
I wonder, or is this? What'd she do? She buy this?
Oh, maybe it was the bag. Is it like a weird flavored bag?
Oh, hey, Charles.
Hey,
it's Eric Perry.
Too good to show.
Mark,
there we go.
You're on the podcast right now.
You are.
Just to let you know, I decided to twist up some of this.
okay.
I decided to twist up some of this flour that I got from you today. What is this?
Electric Mimosa.
Electric Mimosa.
Electric Mimosa. There it is. I knew I tasted orange.
It's got a very flowery taste. I immediately tasted it when I hit it.
Yeah. No, it tastes like I got this orangutan from Michigan, and it had like hints of that, and I'm like, this just tastes pretty good.
I remember orangutan.
So hats off to the chef.
Yeah, it's got
Thanks,
a little bit of that
guys.
EBO going on.
Yeah, so we wanted to call you and tell you how good your cannabis flower was.
Aw.
So, love. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow at work. I hope you have a wonderful night. Tell everyone on the podcast bye.
Bye, everyone. Cass, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I like it.
Bye. Love you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
She's also the one that, if you guys seen, she's got my back in that video. She had confidence in Team Perry.
Yeah, that's who that was.
Yeah. At Mimosa, I knew I tasted some orange and shit. Knew it.
Knew it.
Well, I got some crazy, I guess, interesting facts and situations and different shit to share with you, Mark. Because usually you're coming with the heat.
I got stuff.
I knew, that's what I mean. I knew you were going to come with some heat this week. So I'm like, I'm going to surprise them, and I'm going to come with my own fun facts / shit that I got here. You ready for it, dude?
Go for it, dude.
All right.
You got it, dude.
You ever heard of the Boston Molasses Flood? Nope. On January 15th, 1919, a molasses tank at 529 Commercial Street exploded under pressure, killing 21 people. A 40-foot wave of molasses buckled the elevated railroad tracks, crushed buildings, covered the neighborhood. Structural defects in the tank combined with unseasonably warm temperatures. So there's a 40-foot wave of molasses.
Damn. A 40-foot wave of molasses. Matt, that's like the
there's like the
stickiest wave you've ever been
like
in.
the Boston Post and shit. Like, look at that. This car is molasses like all over the roads and shit.
That's crazy. Molasses. I bet that took for fucking ever.
Yeah.
To clean up.
Crazy as hell, though. Thought that shit was nuts.
Can you imagine if there was like a chocolate flood in like Hershey, Pennsylvania or something?
Wild. Or like, where's the syrup made? Like the syrup factory.
Up there in Canada.
Yeah, the syrup just starts raining syrup.
It's raining syrup. No, that's crazy.
Got another one for you.
All right. I got a cool one too. I'll get ready for you while you're doing that.
Yep. There was only one plane permitted to fly after 9/11 on that day. And it was escorted by 2 fighter jets. So after both planes crashed, there was only one plane.
Oh, could I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Air Force One.
Nope.
What?
The only plane permitted to fly after 9/11 was a plane carrying an anti-venom to a man bitten by a snake. It was escorted by two fighter jets.
That's easy to verify who's who and blah, blah, yeah.
Yeah,
but Air Force One was verified to fly because George Bush was reading that book to those kids and he wasn't in Washington. No. So he had to get back to Washington.
Yeah, but this was probably like the only non-Air Force One plane other than fighter jets that were in the air. Yeah. Like commercial type medical flights or whatever.
Yeah, because everything else was grounded.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark. Hit me with one. You got it ready?
The phenomenon of crown shyness, where trees avoid touching.
What? Dude, that is wild. Did they show?
And I never thought about this at all.
Go back to the first. That's looking up.
Yeah, that looks like you're looking down at snowy leafiness, but it's actually the canopy of the trees, and it's showing you that the trees try not to touch each other, and they call it crown shyness. There's a bunch of different pictures and examples of it, though.
That's crazy. That's pretty fucking cool.
Look at how cool that is, dude.
Yeah.
I always noticed that before, but never really thought about it.
Yeah.
Now I know, you know?
Yeah.
I just thought that was fucking
That's cool
dope.
as hell. Did you ever do some diddling in your day?
Diddling. Yeah, I know what this is. I heard something about professional diddlers, and I can't remember what it is, but it's some sort of
enthusiasts
activity.
Are here to cast a critical ear over every diddle. Are diddlers made or are they born, basically?
Oh, the people diddly-doo, yeah.
But a lot of very, very strong diddlers here today, so it's all now with the judges.
Yeah, it's like the old Celtic singing. Or yodeling almost.
The only contestant so far choosing the seated position.
All right, we get it.
I like it, dude. I want someone to make a beat off that shit, dude. To have some diddle beats.
Well, I kind of did. You know that song that used to always play on ads and
oh yeah, that's right.
That was real big in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was a little diddle. You got another one? You out? You good? You want to do another one?
Wow,
I got more. I got this one. I didn't know if we were going back and forth then.
I mean, do your thing.
Did you, you probably know this because you're a Joker fan, you pay attention. Did you ever see the story of the doctor that was at a Halloween party dressed as the Joker?
Yeah, I have.
When he was called to the emergency room to deliver a baby, and he did it in full costume, and they got, look at that. How fucking creepy is that?
It is creepy, but it's kind of cool.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, he's got his gloves on. He puts the thing
and then he's got
on,
pictures. Look at.
That's dope.
I thought that was cool as fuck. And then my last one is some species of nautilus have a detachable penis that can swim on its own, and it will send its penis on a death mission to procreate. This little thing. It's like a little.
I know what a nautilus is.
Yeah. It's got its own detachable penis. And it sends it out, dude, on a death mission.
On a death mission.
Yeah, it's there. I thought that was crazy, dude.
That is crazy.
Just slanging dick all over, just throwing it around.
Just like that dick.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That means he doesn't actually get to fuck.
I mean, I wish there was a little bit more, does he only do that just in, because he just hasn't found one in time, and there's a time clock in their head, and they're like, fuck it, I gotta send my dick out to procreate, or is it does he get 3 years to try to tag one, and if not, he's gotta send his dick off?
I mean, that's a good question. I'll ask the next fucking nautilus I see.
All right.
Don't let me forget, though, all right?
Oh, I won't.
I do got another one.
What you got, dude?
All right, I got this right here. It's Jay Leno's rolls up to this guy, this random dude that doesn't know him, but Jay Leno, he's just on the street, and Jay Leno just rolls up.
Yeah. Jay Leno over here yelling, talking shit in a fucking tank on the street right now.
Oh, I did see this shit. He's just driving
just
his
rolling
tank.
up in a tank.
There are too many other people that can do that shit.
That not a tank.
Oh, he's gonna run me over. No.
But it is like a version of a tank.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna park here. What's up, Jay?
He said neighborhood watch.
Neighborhood patrol. Hey, bro. I'm sure it's gonna be safe now. Is it your parking right here? That's fucking Jay Leno on a tank. Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's a legit
Did you
tank.
just buy it?
Yeah.
You just bought it?
How is that street legal?
I think he said it's not street
tanks.
legal. Yeah, but he's the only motherfucker that can pull some shit off like that. You know how many times that dude probably, like, I wonder how much he pays a year or what the rules are for, like, car registrations and shit. Like, I wonder what he pays.
Oh, dude, he probably pays a shit ton in car insurance, registrations.
Like, yeah, for, like, what? I wonder what his insurance is just to cover all his cars a month.
Probably a lot, because some of them cars are fucking...
Millions and
They
millions
probably
of
got
dollars.
some crazy insurance
Some of them are
policies.
priceless because it's probably maybe only one or two of them left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's insane. I can only imagine the cost behind that.
No. All right, I got one more little fun fact for you, right? In 2013, a Chinese businessman hired a hitman to take out his competitor for $282,000.
Okay.
The hitman, however, hired another man to do the job, offering him $141,000. That man hired another hitman, who hired another hitman, who hired another hitman. The final hitman was offered only $14,100, and he contacted the target and asked him to fake his death. All 6 men were convicted of attempted murder by the court and sentenced to up to 5 years in prison.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the Browns owner finally admitted that Deshaun Watson was a terrible thing that he did for the Browns organization. Finally did it. Finally admitted that Deshaun Watson was a complete fucking bust and a waste of money and time for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I saw that.
That makes me so happy that he admitted it because fucking Haslam's a douche. I wish he could get rid of the team and we could get someone like Dan Gilbert as an owner.
Me too. I don't know who any of those people really are,
Dan
but
Gilbert,
I hope it as well.
Dan Gilbert owned the Cavs, right?
Yeah.
And he wanted to bring a championship to Cleveland. And like NBA has a salary cap, right? You can only spend so much money.
Yeah.
If you go over it, you got to pay fines and taxes on it, like the luxury tax and shit and all this, right?
Okay.
He said, fuck it. And that's how we got LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love, all these people. We just signed a squad team. He paid like $500 million, or I forget, in like penalties and fines to the NBA.
Yeah.
But he made like an estimated like $1.8 billion because the Cavs won the championship. So like he took a $500,000 loss off the top, but made up because he made like $1.8 billion off of like clothing, tickets, it's everything, TV rights, deals, all that shit,
ticket sales, everything.
Yeah, so for like that's the kind of owner he is. He's like, fuck it, I'm going all in. I hope we can do
he
it.
took a chance and it didn't work out. Sometimes
that one worked out for us.
Things don't work out.
And for the Browns, it didn't work out, which is one of, other than Joe Thomas, a couple other guys. We haven't been real good at selecting things in the draft and picking dudes up. Well, we did get at Nick Chubb, sorry, but he got hurt. So that
Fucking
sucks.
Nick Chubb getting hurt. So Jeffy Hughes is supposed to call us back this episode.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
I got sick. Eric got a little busy. Then Jeff got a little busy.
Yeah,
so,
just trying to line up 3 adults' lives to like match is hard.
Exactly.
When everyone's working and doing shit.
Last time it was on, but kind of just happened. But this time we actually had to work it out and people were busy. But so sometime tonight he's gonna hit us up.
That's what's up. We'll see what he says. See if he got a time and a place where he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah. Sure.
Like I guess some people do want to know when death's gonna strike. Yeah. so they can get everything crossed off in life?
Some people do. Others not so much. Like if somebody told you, I can foresee people's death. Do you want to see how you die? Would you want to know?
Nope.
Neither would I.
No way.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't. Some people do, though. Dana White did. And it freaked him the fuck out.
Did he?
Yeah, that's why he got healthy and shit. It changed his life. He went to this dude that said they can take your blood. Look at you can look this shit up too. The Rogan talked about it. They take a bunch of shit from you, look at your DNA, a whole bunch of medical shit, and they can supposedly tell you within like a week of when you're gonna die.
A week?
Or some shit, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like 5 years.
No. It's close.
Week.
It's very accurate. Like they say, but they don't.
What about your blood tells you that?
But
just
they
your
don't-
health?
But they just started doing this, so they have.
Based on your health right now, you're gonna die right about this time.
Like I said, I'm butchering it because they take a bunch of shit. Like
Where
I
was
said,
this at?
But they also haven't. Last time when they're talking about, it, they haven't had anybody reach it yet though, because it just was new. So it's like I would go to him. He'd tell me 99. Well, I haven't got there yet to know if he's right or not.
Yeah.
No one's gotten there.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So I don't know. But yeah, and then Dana White freaked out. He got all healthy. That's why he got all lean and shit. Remember when he was fat and drinking a bunch and doing all that crazy shit?
Mhm.
That's why he slimmed down, started working out, because he said he wanted to extend his life.
That makes sense.
But yeah, they take everything, like your cholesterol, your health, your weight, like your DNA, a bunch of shit from you.
Where did you hear him talk about this?
Rogan talked about it.
Rogan talked about it?
Yeah.
So you didn't hear Dana White talk about it. You heard Rogan talk about it.
No, Dana White's talking. I heard it from Rogan and then looked it up. I'll find the clip real quick.
All right. I was hoping that you would be like, oh, it's when Dana White was on this. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to watch that. But now I just got to like hope that one day Rogan brings it up again.
And tell you when you're going to die. And he's right within a month.
A month.
You're killing me right now.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
That was a week.
I connect with this guy, and they come in and they do my blood work, and they scrape the insides of your cheeks to do your DNA. And the following Wednesday is when my results are supposed to be back. So he calls me. All I'm talking about is finding out this date. And he says, I'm going to come out personally and walk you through your blood work. And I'm like, motherfucker.
I don't need a cliffhanger for this.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So he ends up coming out. He sits down for 3.5 hours and goes through my blood work. And I'm all fucked up. Everything else that could possibly be bad is bad. He gave me 10.4 years to live.
Stop.
What?
Guy can take
Yeah.
your blood and your DNA.
You could take your blood and your DNA.
And they do a bunch of tests and shit, man. And yeah. I heard Rogan talking about on his podcast about that's why Dana White got all slim and trim. And then I looked it up, and that's not the clip that I found. He's talked about it other times. But yeah, I didn't know how long he was told. But yeah, 10.4 years from if he kept on the same track he was at.
I'm calling bullshit.
So
I'm thinking dude's using, because it's just a doctor that's taking his, you know what I mean?
I'll mind you, I have looked zero past what I've just told
Well,
you.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I
Until-
think it's bullshit. For
until
sure,
these-
I agree.
Until these people actually reach this point, you don't know.
Well, that's what I said earlier. No one's reached there.
Has he ever? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that's why I said that earlier. Like,
what makes him feel that he's so accurate?
dude, I don't know. Like I said, I never looked into it.
No, I know. I'm just talking
But,
about it. I'm not
yeah.
asking for answers.
It's weird.
Yeah. I can't even wrap my head around. I'm trying to think of like how. Yeah.
We could probably look it up at some point and actually like see what this motherfucker kind of snake oil salesman this guy is. Because like Dana White was a decently healthy guy before, I thought.
Yeah, but
like I mean, he wasn't slim and trim, but he wasn't obese. He wasn't.
Yeah, well, when he first came around, he was super skinny,
Yeah.
and then like I don't really remember a fat Dana White. I remember a
He
bigger
got
Dana
chubby.
White.
He got like chubby compared to like what he was when like you're talking about when he first came on.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, he got a bunch of money, he's eating good, probably, being a little lazy, whatever, shit happens. But he was never fat.
Yeah.
He just gained weight. They did all this shit, and then that's when he was like, I'm going to Panama and
training
and taking those fucking, what's that place that Rogan always talks about where you get like the Mel Gibson's dad went and shit to fix his back or his hip or whatever. Stem cell, yeah. And like Panama where they do the good ones.
No, I don't know.
So he started doing that shit, working out. But 10.4, dude's Dana White's what? That was at least a few years ago. He probably ain't even 50, is he? Is Dana White 50?
No, I'm thinking Dana White's probably in his 50s. Hey, Siri. How old is Dana White?
Dana White is 55 years old.
55.
Yeah. So Dana was going to, I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah, 60-something years old. I think it's like maybe 2-3 years old. But
I think Dana White don't look 55. He looks like 45.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe Rogan don't look in his 50s either. He looks like he's like in his mid to late 40s, I would say.
But I don't believe that shit, but I just thought it was crazy that there's some dude out there saying that shit.
With no evidence to back it up. Like there's no person around to be like, yeah, he was right, I died. You know what I'm saying? Or like to be like, look, this guy died when I thought he would. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. That's what I said. It's like you tell me I'm going to die when I'm 99. Like, we're going to know till I'm 99. It's not like at 70, I'm like, yep, he's right.
It's actually pretty clever because, like, who's gonna be around to fucking
and who's going to be pissed if you were wrong?
Yeah. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. Like, no one's really going to be mad that you were wrong about that. You're not the weatherman saying it's going to be 90 and sunny. And
I guess if somebody was like, all right, tomorrow's my last week, I'm going to start, like, committing crimes and shit. And then they end up going to prison for...
There would be some pissed off people for sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because like you said, there is people that always take shit to the extreme. Like, what, fuck, it's my last day. I'm just going to go shoot this dude. I hated him my whole life.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Who knows?
Oh, shit. Well, the man's about to hop on, guys, so give me a second. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Mark?
I'm doing all right. How are you tonight?
Oh, doing great.
Oh, hey, Mr. Hughes. Good to see you.
Oh, you're there too, huh?
Funny you called back.
Yeah. So,
it's
been what? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. It's been a couple weeks since we talked.
It has.
Just wondering, I gave you the opportunity to apologize, and I'm giving you one last chance. Do you want to apologize for all the shit you've been talking and, the open challenges you've been throwing out in the open?
No, I'm actually surprised that you even called, because I was telling Mark I would say you're all talk, but then you would actually be good at something. So I don't even want to say that.
So let me get this straight. You're still on board with this fight that you keep talking about?
If you want to get rocked with the missile, I'm here for it.
Well,
I'm convinced. That's not very convincing.
I'm happy to hear that. I really am. I'm sure there's other people happy to hear that too.
Oh yeah.
So I got a couple questions. How's this going to go? So, what's your plan? What is your game plan?
Win.
If you're so confident, let me hear it.
Well, you call your opponent up and say, "Hey, man, I noticed a couple weak spots in your game. Just that you know, I'm going to attack your left."
That's a good point.
It's just,
what do you want me to do here? You want me to just here? I got a full house. You want me to show you my cards? What are you that scared that you want to know what I'm doing?
It's just comical. Some podcaster off the couch thinks he's going to go up against a professional fighter.
That's also a good
point. And do anything.
Yeah,
So
I've been proving people wrong my whole life.
Oh, you've been proving people wrong your whole life. Well, let me tell you how this is going to go. I can show you my whole hand of cards. Here we go. I can do anything I want at any point in the fight. I want to know how you want to lose. You want me to knock you out? You want me to submit you? What's easiest for you?
Dude, I guess we're just gonna roll the dice and see what happens, man. Because
Roll the dice and see what happens. He says.
I don't think your right nor left has enough power to rattle the jaw.
Mark, have you been trying to talk him out of this?
Oh, every day, every single day,
every day, and
I tell him just how stupid this is.
You should see all the videos of my supporters I got though.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see them.
There's been one already.
I'm sure they're telling you all great advice as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They got my back. A couple of them said I would actually win. And he
yeah, and I just shook my head. I was like, what you guys clearly don't know the situation.
Yeah, see, I got supporters in the corner.
Well, that's good to hear. I am happy, and we can do it in a couple Saturdays from now.
Perfect, dude.
How's that work? How's that sound for you?
No, it's great. It was funny because I was just talking to Mark about how Dana White, went to this death doctor to find out like he only had 10.4 years to live. Well, I don't know. How's it feel? You only got a couple weeks, man. You got something? You got a bucket list you need to check off?
Wait, you're gonna kill him? You're gonna kill him now?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in there. I'm just letting you know. I've respected all my opponents that I've ever went up against. They've all been, high-level wrestlers, high-level strikers, top-level amateurs. What are you?
Thug Jitsu.
Thug Jitsu.
Yeah.
A made-up martial art. I can't wait for this.
Oh, dude, it's a real martial art. Look it up. Google
you might be
Give
the
it
most.
And the doctor of thugonomics is a real doctor.
It's Thug Jitsu, dude.
The most delusional person I've ever met in my life.
Yes.
You are the most delusional person I've ever met.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of delusional people on the internet. I've never met them, though.
We got a couple weeks to see how crazy I really am.
All right. Can't wait. Counting the days.
All right, so.
Well, you have a good night, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Bye,
Keep
Jeffy.
talking. Keep talking. I can't wait.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Later. All right, well, there you have it, buddy. You got like a couple weeks.
Yeah, whenever he gives
to fight.
Text the exact date, but yeah.
No. So how you feeling? You still? Apparently, you're still just going for it.
Going for
even though you're fairly aware you're gonna get your ass beat.
Going for it. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. No, this makes any fucking sense. But whatever. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I will be too. Hopefully, people watch this shit.
Hopefully,
you guys give us a like. Give us a like for this. Give me a like for doing this.
You're a crazy man.
Because there's a lot of idiots out there that get a lot of likes, and I'd like to be one of them.
It's just funny the way you're saying it.
I'll take it.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. Look forward to that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, there's nowhere else to go other than that way. There's no walking back now.
Yeah, we got a little while too, so figure it out. Figure it out.
I'm gonna go at him like a fucking spider monkey, dude. You don't even know.
Like a spider monkey, so you're gonna jump at him and crawl on him
all
and
type
shit?
of different ways, bro. He don't even know which way I'm gonna be. Yeah.
This is the most confusing confidence I've ever seen. You're fully aware that you're gonna lose, but yet you're still talking shit the whole time. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but he don't know what's about to come at him though.
This is what I'm talking about. It's the most confusing rivalry I've ever seen, let alone been involved with.
Dude, this rivalry it's to the boiling point. That's what we should call this, boiling point.
And here's the thing: you just started this rivalry out of thin air. There was he did nothing to you.
No, I don't know what it was 5 years ago. What even made me even start this?
Me either.
I forget.
That's how long this has been going on.
Yeah, I think it was just me being me and just talking shit.
Yeah. Just like, oh, he fights. Oh, I gotta fight him. I gotta fight him, right? I gotta.
Well, because like that's the shit I like to do. Though.
You're that guy.
Yeah. Well, not like with the confidence of that guy though.
I wish they could have saw the face I was seeing. Look at me.
But, no, like I got tasered multiple times because I want to know what that was like.
Yeah, you got bit by the dog.
All that shit. Like, yeah, why not? Why not come to this motherfucker with all I got? Just see what happens.
All right, with your very casual, like, tired dad shit talk.
Yeah, I'm a tired dad right now.
Tired stone dad.
Tired stone dad that had a long day.
All right, well, we're all going to enjoy it, I guess.
But I'm here for it. I got my gloves on order. Maybe I'll bring them next time. I know he's going to call in and I'll show him what I'm all about.
Yeah. Yeah, we could see. I figured you'd want to, like, unveil it all at the fight.
Yeah. No. I'll let the people see it. I'm not
just the gloves?
Oh, I got an outfit.
So you're gonna next week? You want to wear your outfit?
I maybe wear my outfit, yeah, or at least have it here.
So you're not committing. You're just like, baby, I'll wear my outfit next.
Maybe I might just bring it and just show everyone. And just show everyone what I got.
Do you have it all, or not yet?
Yeah, I have it all.
Oh, I thought you said the gloves were coming in.
No, I got they're the pink ones. Did I send you a picture of them originally?
Yeah, a picture, but I thought you just said that the gloves were coming in.
Oh, no, I mean, then I fucked up what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
No, my gloves are there. I got my robe, shorts, mouthpiece, and cup.
Cup. Got a cup just in case it kicks you in the dick.
Yeah. Yep. Just in case I get a little grab the dick and twist it move or anything. I don't want that to happen.
The old dick twist.
Yep. I don't want that. I don't want the old dick twist. So I'm going to wear a cup.
Did you test the cup out?
No. It's just a cup, dude. I'm just relying on it. I don't want to like test it out and hit it and possibly like damage the structure of it before I go into this fight.
Well, wouldn't that mean it's just a faulty cup then?
I don't know.
It wouldn't help you
anyway.
anyway.
You test it, just throw a baseball at it, I guess.
I don't know. I just thought maybe you would try it on. And
I tried it on and shit. Yeah.
Move a little.
Yeah, I've done all that, but I didn't like.
I didn't mean you were gonna go out there and be like, all right, little man, take your bat to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I'm just like, you try it on and like move around in it. I was like, yeah, it fits. Everything seems good because you don't want a tight cup, you know?
Yeah. Nope, I get it. No, I don't want to tight. No, it fit well, dude. I ordered, like, you know me, I just look and order, but it worked out where it was the right size and everything like that. So
nice.
They didn't send me like a little boy cup or nothing, so I was excited about it.
Did you get your shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you want to tell them what it is?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna that you'll save.
I'll save that one.
So when you if you maybe wear the outfit, you won't be wearing the shorts. You'll just be wearing like the robe and the gloves. Will you wear the cup?
No, I'll bring the shorts over. I just don't want to tell about it right now. I'll unveil them like, there they are. Like, I don't want to say it because then it like loses some of it, but like actually see it and what it is. Like, I'll do that on here.
Is it kind of like the groom seeing the white in the wedding dress?
Yeah.
Riding the wedding dress.
That type of theory.
Gotcha. It's bad luck.
So.
All right.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm here for it.
We're definitely going to see what happens.
We'll bring this right hand and a pack of Newports.
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary.
And we're going to see what goes down in the middle of that octagon.
All right. Yes, we are.
And the thing is like the only ones that can talk shit are the UFC fighters and the fighters we've had on here because nobody else is dumb enough to do this shit.
Maybe if you get like a bunch of UFC fighters in your corner, Jeff will like bust out like Stipe.
Yeah, I could bring a couple. I got one I could bring here for sure.
It'll be like DX versus like Kane and Undertaker.
But no, there's one for sure. You know who would come here? I get him here now.
Terrence?
Yeah.
Shout out to Terrence.
Yeah, he actually called me today to ask me when this fight was, and I told him I was finding out. We're supposed to be finding out tonight.
Yeah.
That's if Jeff didn't fucking scare out for another week or something like that, you know? So I told him.
That's what I told him.
Dude, how about the WNBA women are still bitching that they're riding in commercial jets and don't get private jets.
Yeah, dude, they're so silly. They don't like.
They
have to know how it works. They
yeah.
have to understand how it works and why they're not getting paid. Why do they continue to do this shit?
You're a minus, $100 million a year.
That's what I'm saying.
The NBA floats you.
The WNBA has not fucking made money yet.
Ever.
The NBA is keeping them afloat.
Yeah.
And they're demanding more money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to know how it works and why they aren't getting paid that much. And they're just playing dumb. If they don't, they are actually dumb.
Yeah, I don't get it. I seen another video today about them bitching about it, and I'm just like, what? Like, there's been plenty of videos over the last 6 months that specifically have broke this down.
Yeah, dude.
It's everywhere.
It's just basic business.
There's 100 people at your games.
Yeah. And then the one person that can put your sport on the map, you guys fucking destroy. Yeah. Like, you attack, you fucking.
Do you know how Angel Reese is the one chick that really was shitting on Caitlyn and it's her hater?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They play at the one basketball arena, but Caitlin Clark comes to town for 2 games. It's the only 2 games that they play at the actual basketball big arena because
they could sell out,
and the rest of them are there.
Yeah, the only person worth a shit that could put their fucking sport on the map and help them out, they are just
crazy
beating down.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's actually leaving, isn't she? She's leaving for a while in the off season, going and playing somewhere else. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, they're either playing dumb or they're actually dumb.
Yeah, I don't get it at all. You should be happy with what a lot make $100,000 a year to just play basketball. Everything else. Well, I heard
Angel Reese makes $75 because she's. Angel Reese is essentially still a rookie. She just started.
Yeah.
So, and she's the one making the biggest fuss about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're a fucking rookie, and you're not even that good.
No, you get your own rebounds. That's how you have so many rebounds a game.
She pads her stats too.
Yeah, with those missed shots and just gets the rebounds.
Yeah.
She gets her own rebound all the time.
But yeah. So I'm sure other players are making $100,000 or something though.
Yeah, I think
because there's legends in WNBA that all these girls look up to.
Yeah, there's good players that make some money, but
they're not making
they can't pay you
NBA
millions of dollars.
Yeah,
just not gonna happen when you.
And there's a reason for that.
When you have a net loss every year.
Did you know that the guillotine was still France's official execution method when Star Wars debuted?
What?
France's last state-sanctioned guillotine execution was in 1977, the same year Star Wars was released. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy as hell.
They were still cutting people's heads off in public.
That's it. I forgot to look up that South Carolina, man.
Well, I don't know if it was a public execution. They used to do that shit in public. It doesn't say it was public, but it does say state-sanctioned guillotine execution. That's crazy. Luke's fucking saving Leia and meeting Han, and people getting their heads cut off.
That's the dude that got the firing squad on him. South Carolina. I got it there.
That's crazy. Yeah, South Carolina just killed a guy, a month ago via firing squad.
Yeah. I didn't even know that shit was still capable.
I guess they're all shooting the heart. I guess it's a quick and easy method, you know what I mean? Relatively painless once. Yeah, I mean, if you shoot him in the heart, he's done.
3 volunteer prison employees. They just volunteered, I'll be one of them. 3 armed prison employees stood 15 feet from where he sat in its death chamber.
15 feet? They shot him from 50 feet?
The same distance from the backboard to the free throw line.
Really?
That's what it says on here.
What'd the guy do? And how long's he been fucking sitting in prison waiting to get
a South Carolina
shot?
Man who killed his ex-girlfriend's parents with a baseball bat.
Damn.
Was executed by firing squad. The first U.S. prisoner in 15 years to die by that method.
They don't say when he did that shit, though?
Sigmund killed David and Gladys Lark in their Greenville County home in 2001 in a botched plot to kidnap their daughter.
He's been sitting in there for 24
years. He told police
years.
He planned to take her for a romantic weekend and kill her and himself.
Wow.
Sigmund's lawyers said he chose the firing squad because the electric chair would cook him alive, and he feared lethal injection would send a rush of fluid of blood into his lungs and drown him.
So he requested a firing squad?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that part. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's...
The volunteers all fired at the same time through openings in a wall. They were not visible to about a dozen witnesses in a room separated from the chamber by bullet-resistant glass.
So they were watching them.
Sigmund made several heavy breaths during the 2 minutes that elapsed from when the hood was placed to the shots being fired. The shots, which sounded like they were fired at the same time, made a loud, jarring bang that caused witnesses to flinch. His arms briefly tensed when he was shot, and the target was blasted off his chest. He appeared to give another breath or two with red stain on his chest, and small amounts of tissue could be seen from the wound during those breaths.
During his breasts?
Breasts.
It still sounds like breasts.
A doctor came out about a minute later and examined Sigmund for 90 seconds before declaring him dead.
Damn.
Witnesses included 3 family members of the Larks.
That's fucked up. So the daughter lived. He didn't get to kill the daughter because he ended up killing the parents first.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy, dude. And like, the daughter probably was none the while, like, he said he was going to kill her, right? He's going to take her on a romantic...
He told police.
Weekend and then kill her.
Yeah.
So, like, she was probably... It's probably so confused, like, why did this even happen? Because up to that point, they were probably doing all right.
Yeah.
Everything seemed fine.
Other than that.
Unless, like, it wasn't. And he's like, I was going to take her on a romantic weekend because things haven't been going so well. And then I was going to kill her and then myself. I guess. I don't know. That's crazy, though. Yeah. That is so crazy.
South Carolina has 28 inmates on its death row, including 2 that have exhausted their appeals and are awaiting execution, most likely this spring. Just 1 man has been added to death row in the past decade.
So they don't usually do it by firing squad. Most people will probably take some other method. I don't know. Maybe they'll say, yeah, shoot me.
Like I said, I didn't even know that was even an option still.
An option. I watched Gladiator 2.
Oh, okay. How was that?
I know you were a fan of Gladiator 1.
Yeah, I did.
Gladiator 1's a classic at this point. It's a great movie. Damn near perfect movie. But Gladiator 2's all right. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a direct sequel.
Okay.
I won't spoil anything for anybody.
Yeah, because I'll probably want to watch it, actually.
But I'll just give my opinions on it. I won't spoil any plot points or anything, but I will talk about, like, things I didn't like or things I did, you know. Like, it was a good story. I liked the story. The acting was good in it and everything. It takes place, it's like a direct sequel. It takes place like 15 or 16 years after the last one.
Okay.
And so, like, a few of the same people from the first movie that lived in the first movie are in this too. I liked the movie, but I will say this. The worst thing about the movie was probably Denzel Washington.
Oh, that sucks to hear.
And not because, like, Denzel's great and everything, but, like, he didn't do, like, a bad job. It's just he stuck out like a sore thumb. And it's not because he was black or anything.
Yeah.
There was other black people in the movie. It's because he was just Denzel Washington.
Okay.
He spoke no different. Like, he was just himself in the movie, and it, like, completely, like, took me out of it. Like, I didn't buy it.
I got you.
Like, it's just Denzel Washington in the movie. Like, a bunch of ancient Romans, and then Denzel Washington in a robe.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, he did a good job, but, like, if he would at least, like, talked a little more Roman or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, he just kind of just talked like Denzel Washington.
All right. But still a good movie. Like I said, I got to watch it because I like the first one.
But otherwise, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as the first one, for sure.
They hardly ever are.
But It was cool. I liked how it was a sequel. You know what I mean? And not like, but like stood on its own and shit.
It's cool how they had some people back. It's always nice when they're able to bring, you know, some cast members back from the original
but
one.
nobody big. You know what I mean? Like.
No, but it probably helped, like, the vibe of the movie. Like, oh, I remember them from the last movie. Like, it's always good to have that.
Yeah, for sure. I saw that in China, somebody found a saloon.
Yeah.
It's a Red Dead Redemption saloon in China. Like it's called it's like
the theme of the bar is.
Yeah, it's called. It says like Valentine on it, just like the town in Red Dead. You go in there and it's all very Red Dead like and shit. There's a Dutch Vanderlyn wanted poster on the wall, which is like one of the main characters from the story and shit. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. How is the
it's in China though?
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
I don't know, this could be dumb because it might have been like a little rustic shack, but does it look like the exterior look like the video game? Like, was it built or just the inside?
It just looks like an old Western saloon, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it looks like in the game, so that's why I was just wondering.
Well, Valentine is the city, not the saloon.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering if like the saloon that this guy had, like, did he build a saloon to be a replica, or did he just put like, is it the guts of the building?
I think it's just a Red Dead themed Western saloon.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? But it was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool shit over that way.
Almost too much cool shit over that way.
Yeah, like I want to still go do that China. Mario Kart thing.
That's in China too? I thought that was Japan.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Japan would be dope.
Japan is. I'm like South Korea, Japan, China. I'd go to all three of them. They all would be cool in their own way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, China would be my third pick of those. Don't get me wrong.
Japan would be my first.
Yeah, that's what I would be Japan, South Korea, and then China.
You could try to see those pyramids they're hiding out there.
Yeah.
You can go to one of those like $1 billion ghost cities that they built to look like France. It's like a replica of France.
Oh yeah.
But nobody lives there.
I remember you showing me.
They
about
built all
that
kinds of city, like straight up cities where no one's at.
They do that ice thing every year too. They like. It's crazy the shit they do for winter, and they're just celebrations and just shit they do that like just goes to waste.
China,
yeah,
China goes like out of their way to avoid environmental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I forget what was happening, but for some reason, they painted an entire mountain green, and then put this like fake plant meshing over top of it and shit to like
it was just trash
to make it look like it was just like plastic or nylon or something, and they painted the mountain green. Like they sprayed like the ground and the mountains and the rocks and shit, all of it green to make it look like it wasn't like brown and dead.
Yeah, they wanted to be like lush and beautiful.
China is absolutely insane, but then Japan is completely like the opposite. Like they are like that, like they're on top of their shit.
Yeah.
Like they're super efficient and like super considerate about everything. But China just like fuck the environment, fuck you. Like they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't
care. There's so many of us. There's no way we're gonna save this place. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But then you got like in Japan where there's people like mowing a bank, right?
Uh-huh.
And they were literally stop. There's a guy there to like let the guy know, and then they'll stop like weed whacking a bank and let all the cars come through.
Uh-huh.
Like here we would just like keep driving through. Nobody would give it like there's some cones. Just avoid the cones.
Yep.
It's not the best example, but you know what I'm trying to say.
They're just considerate on everything.
They're just efficient. Like they got a plan for everything.
Yeah,
and some of the things they have that we don't, you're just like, holy shit, why don't we have that?
All the time. When I go to Taiwan, I say that shit all the time. I'm like, oh, they're ahead of the ball game. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, dude, they're living in 2050 and we're living in 2025 right now. So it's so weird. I don't know why we don't adapt a lot of these things. Like 70-some% of the world
doesn't
use toilet paper.
Correct.
because they have like bidets. They use water-based cleaning, and America doesn't.
Yeah, but it's crazy because you go over there and you also have to shit in a hole.
Yeah. You got places like India, too. They're known,
but even in Taiwan, you get the one that's like heated, all luxury, to you might go right down the block to this old school restaurant and they haven't updated their stuff and you go in the bathroom. It's a public.
That's a modernization issue, though.
Yeah. But it's just crazy that like you can still like still like around all over.
Yeah.
You ain't got no health standards against that shit yet.
Well, that's also like it's also an ancient part of the world. America technically is only a few hundred years old, but like in any history before that, they pretty much like hide from you. You know what I mean? So like they have this weird clash of like the ancient ways, the old ways, and the new. We don't really have that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Unless you go to like the mountains.
Yeah.
Or like some bumfuck place, you know what I mean?
Where like with the Amish.
They just aren't affected by the culture.
Yeah.
And the Amish.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's really crazy when you think about it. Culture is a weird thing. It's cool, but like it's just like a very like not weird, but like interesting thing when you really kind of dive into different culture and like anthropology of how it all
like it took
affects everyone.
Like it took Hazel a while for like the kids, like we'd just be doing dumb shit. And she's like, why do you do that? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it had no purpose. You gained nothing from it.
Like what dumb shit? It's hard to relate when I don't even know what you really
like just like playing a video game.
Oh, just like some American thing.
Some American thing. It's like
a video game is like a total like Asian thing too, though.
But she's like it doesn't. It's like there's no purpose to like that game. Like that game doesn't help you out at all.
Yeah, well, neither does like watching Big Bang Theory.
No,
or
no,
a lot of the things she probably does too. No. That's just a woman thing.
Yeah,
I think.
But like for like kids, she's like everything kids should do. There should be a purpose. Like they shouldn't just not do something like
fun.
Like if they're gonna want to play a game, it should be a math game or like a science game.
Yeah, no.
Like that's homework. That's
not fun.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's not
what about fun? Well, okay, how do you have fun then? Because there's no fun doing a math game.
Like you can have like mad minutes to see if you can beat it, type shit like that. She said, like, see how. I don't know.
So you're talking about time tests? You're talking about time tests?
Yeah.
Dude, hey, kids, you want to have a good time tonight? Yeah, all right, it's game night here. Here's your fucking time test. Your math faster. Time test. We're going to see who can do these tests faster.
That would be her.
Like, that's not a game. That's fucking...
communism.
That's schoolwork.
That's communism right there. That's how she grew up, though.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. No. And games teach you all kinds of things. I've learned all kinds of shit from playing video games.
Oh, all kinds.
It teaches you business. It teaches you teaches you all kinds of shit.
Yeah, depending on the game you play. And
it's not fucking Mario and Pong anymore.
If you play it right, yeah, like you literally learn economics.
Yeah, you can learn physics. You can learn all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Video games teach you all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes you use your like critical thinking skills and shit. You know what I mean? Oh,
absolutely. Like you said, it's not Pong anymore.
Yeah.
It's not Mario where it's just A-B. There's a whole bunch, like some games are, but like
people who say that don't play video games. You know what I mean? There's people that don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, even if your kids, like I play, like, remember like the drug dealing games back in the day you'd play and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like that shit right there, like, yeah.
That just teaches you, like, stock market and, like, supply and demand.
Substitute weed for flour. Like, you know, it's still the same principle. Like, it's teaching you, like you said, it's teaching you that shit.
Yeah.
It's teaching you the supply and demand and like business.
I used to play a game called Trade Winds, and you traveled all over the place in your ship, right? But the way you made money was you bought and you sold. You traded.
Yeah.
You bought and sold goods. And it taught you essentially, like, supply and demand and how the market works, which is, and in a way it essentially teaches you the same things those drug games did. It was like basically the stock market.
Yeah.
This is how the stock market works.
Yeah.
Like, I've learned all kinds of things through video games.
Yep. They might not realize it when you're fucking 16, 17 years old, but like you said, when you get older, you're like, shit. Half of those games I was playing was literally teaching me how, like, kind of how the stocks work.
Yeah. It was essentially the same.
And it's business shit, too.
The same mechanics. Like in GTA 5, you literally could buy and trade stocks to make money in the game.
Yeah.
And it went up and down. Like, it was the same, like, you know what I mean? You just did it on your phone in the game. Which is how people do it now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just...
ignorance.
Like I said, yeah, somebody who just doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. But she never... But her brother, that's all her brother does.
Yeah, he's like super into World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah. And what's that game? Teach you math?
The game probably teaches you, because there's a whole market.
Oh, that's right.
There's a whole end-game, like, market.
Oh, okay.
You know
so,
what I mean?
So that probably teaches you a bunch of shit too. But like how, like she says that,
teaches you at least like business.
Yeah, like I just
things.
found it funny that she shit on video games when literally that's all her brother does.
And it's a fucking $1 billion industry.
Yeah, we're not kids are going
Although
to
they're
school for
ruining
that
it
shit
right now.
There's kids on full ride scholarships. The one college in Ohio here was the first one to give out a video game scholarship.
Oh, really?
Ashland.
Wow. To play video games?
Yeah, for college. It was the
for
first
like esports.
For esports, like to play video games.
To play video games in
yeah. Ashland was the first one to have like scholarship people there to be like their college esports team, and they have they played at the Hall of Fame. I first realized they did it because I was driving, and I look over to the right, and you can see their big screen, and there was literally fucking Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers was playing on the Jumbotron.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, what? So I looked up. I'm like, what event are they having
I would have pulled in and watched.
So whenever I got to where I got safely, I could get on my phone then. I didn't do it when I was driving because that'd be terrible. I looked up like what events were going on there, and it was like
the national
4
esports.
colleges that met up to have like their Super Smash Brothers like matches.
That's crazy.
And they got to do it at like the Hall of Fame or some shit.
That's dope.
I look further into it, but yeah, they got all kinds of different
I like that.
Games, and yeah, you go to college on a scholarship and play that shit.
All right, guys, that was episode 97, I guess. We're going to call it an episode. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff, for calling us back, letting us know a few things, talking some shit. Eric's
ready for it.
Very confident in himself.
And so are me and my fans, man. Just wait till you guys see all the videos. I got all my supporters. We'll have a compilation of that video soon.
Yeah. So look forward to that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Pass a blunt.
Pass a blunt. Back a bowl, roll J, whatever you prefer, really. In your legal state, of course. Check out the merch shop. Yeah, rate us on things. And until next time.
Later.